Alright, so we're going to do multiplying numbers in scientific notation, and this is a topic that's always made me a little uneasy. Not because it's hard, but because trying to explain it requires a bit of ingenuity. And here's an example. I'm going to say, let's say we had 4,000 people, and they each paid $22,000 for a car, for not one car, obviously, but for a number of, for 4,000 cars. And so each car cost $22,000, and 4,000 people bought them. So let's see how much money that would actually mean. Well, the problem is, when you do 22,000 times 4,000, oh my goodness, it's just awful. So this zero comes here, and then this zero comes here, and then this zero comes here, and then the 4 times that zero, the 4 times that zero, the 4 times that zero, and then the 4 times 2, and the 4 times 2 gives me 88 million. And so $88 million is raised. And I'm going to have to pause this for 1 second because I hear my baby waking up. So I'm going to, oh, nope, never mind. Looks like I have relief. So I have $88 million. And so here's the deal. 22,000 can really be written as 2.2 times 10 to the what is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 10 to the 4th because here's where I separate my numbers to make my one digit between 1 and 10. And there's 4 numbers afterwards, so times 10 to the 4th. Times 4,000 is really 4.0 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3 third. And I know that 4 times 2.2 is 8.8. But here's the curious thing about it. Take a look at this. If I was going to write my answer in scientific blah 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 scientific notation, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, what do you notice when we multiplied happened with the exponents? I had 4 and a 3, and I get 7. I didn't multiply the exponents. I ended up adding them. And so that's actually the key thing. So if you just add the exponents. So if I had something like this, 3.14 times 10 to the 5th times 2.0 times 10 to the 5th. Well, let's not make it 5th. Let's make it third. I'd say, well, this is going to be 6.28 times 10, and you just add. 5 plus 3 equals 8. That's all. There is something I want to warn you about, though. If you had a big number, let's say 3.5 times 10 to the 10th, and you multiplied by, well, I'm just going to say 1.0 times 10 to the negative 4th, you're still going to get 3.5, but when you add 10 and the negative 4, you're going to get 10 to the 6th. And there is one last thing you should know. Let's say I've had something like this. 3.0 times 10 to the 7th times 4.0 times 10 to the 8th. Well, you're going to say 3 times 4 is 12 times 10 to the 15th. But it's 12.0, and I can't have 12.0 because it's scientific notation. So I need to make that number between 1 and 10. So I'm going to make it 1.2 times 10. And remember, well, you might not know this, but if you move your decimal to the left, we add. So it becomes 1.2 times 10 to the 16th. So multiplying numbers in scientific notation is actually super easy. Multiply the a value. And if you're not sure what the a value is, oh, by the way, this purple is lovely. These are your a values. Then add your exponents. And then adjust if necessary. And here we had to adjust because 12 is not between 1 and 10. Remember, scientific notation is a times 10 to the n if 1 is less than or equal to a, which is less than 10. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually pretty good and less painful than I thought.